Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today, my mom is driving, and the recipe we're doing today is from my parents' original book from 2007. And it's called Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease. Not the cookbook that we did and cook out of, or often quite here.
And this is my black bean salsa.
It's called
Best Black Bean Salsa.
Best Black Bean Salsa. And if you've got the original Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease book, it's on page 161. And it's such a simple recipe. It has four items.
And this is going to be the quickest cooking video we've ever done because there are 4 ingredients and 2 of them are like speedy because you take 1 can of black beans, which you do have to rinse, and you know, I mean, I trust that you've gotten no salt, but rinse because you don't want all that water, I mean the liquid. But put them into a bowl. Put a can of salsa. We love the Green Mountain Gringo mild salsa, but
we are really not tough when it comes to heat. Mild is as good as we get. I'm chopping up cilantro, right?
Yes, you took all my tovalos.
I did not take your tovalo.
My tovalos vanished.
Okay, they always vanish. Can you do something else?
I just love the tovalo for everything. So then I'm going to mix this up. Next, I am going to put in a ton of cilantro. And Jane is chopping it up. Now, when a recipe says 2 tablespoons, I use the whole bunch because, you know, there's all that. And I mean, it's just so good for you. So,
and it's such a great green.
Is this cilantro or parsley?
That's cilantro.
And then I need lime.
How much lime do you need? Zest or what?
At least a whole lime, a couple tablespoons more to taste.
Juice.
And it's done.
This is juice of half a lime, it says there.
Jane, don't pay attention to that. We need
we're telling people to follow the recipe.
And we need the lime zest. So we need the zest and the lime.
Okay, the zest is not part of the recipe. But
you don't have to follow the recipe. You just do the good, you know, put in.
That's a juicy lime. We got that right there. Do you want more than that? Do you want to taste it first, or should we just put more juice in? Look at that. This thing is like getting blood to the stone. It is.
Well, you would be getting more if you were using the citrus reamer. But you're not.
Shall I do this one too? Do you want to? Oh, you're tasting it with a teaspoon.
I'm tasting it with a teaspoon that has the leftover.
Half a teaspoon. Is that good?
That's good. All right, now let me tell you the cool thing about this. This dip I have made for years, and I make it to go, for instance, with corn tortillas, and these are nice and crispy, and you can just break them up.
I think we actually have a video about how to make things crisp, and so I think we can add in here what page or what video that is or what page it's on, because they're just
so nice,
so crispy.
Now I want to tell you the story, because what happened is we had something beautiful like this all ready for some friends who were coming to visit, and they didn't make it. So we had this big thing of black bean salsa.
Best black bean salsa.
The best black bean salsa. And you know, my husband and I ate part of it, but there was quite a lot left. And so a night later, what we did, we had it left over. So we took some arugula and put it around a dish. And in the center, we put rice. And we put this on top, and this was a lovely dinner. So quick and easy, and really delicious.
You would heap the whole thing of that.
Well, that would be heaping. I'm just demonstrating here.
So it's like a rice and beans dinner that's pre-flavored, seasoned.
Easy, quick, fast, delicious.
You know what?
And you know what? Serve it with a little crunch.
That is the best black bean salsa / dinner / dip. All right. Go make your own. Let us know how you eat it, how you serve it.
Bye.
Bye.